Good morning, Souderton Aquatics Community Coach Lou here with your at-home workout for Monday, April 27th. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I got lots of positive feedback about the programming and workouts from last week, and I'm super excited about what we have on the menu for this week. So, real quick, I just want to start with a few announcements since it's Monday. Our high school athletes will have Zoom meetings every day at 11 a.m. You guys know that I check in with you every day to see how the workouts are going, help you with scaling options, and just to see how everyone's doing. That's every day at 11. Our SACAC Aquatic Club kids have meetings scheduled for Wednesday and Thursday evening of this week. On Wednesday, the 8 and unders will be from 6 to 6:45, 9s and 10s from 6:45 to 7:30. On Thursday evening, 11 and 12s from 6 to 6:45, and our 13 and ups from 6:45 to 7:30. You should have gotten an email from me yesterday with the links to the Zoom calls. If you didn't, please feel free to reach out to me and I'll make sure you have the information you need. Why am I so excited about this week? I was so inspired seeing stories on the internet the last couple of weeks about people who are getting their mileage in and getting their workouts in at home. So there were a couple of stories of people running marathons in their backyard doing shuttles. We had one of our CrossFit Apex members who did a couple of miles in her bedroom. She was self-quarantining and just walked back and forth to make sure she was staying on her mileage goals for this week. And we had another member who was signed up for a half marathon race that was supposed to be Saturday, and even though it was canceled, she got out and did those miles out and around her house. So I had the idea for an at-home challenge, talked to Coach Heather Moore, and we're going to run an at-home 5K challenge that you guys can do either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday of this week. We'll give you some freedom to do it any of those days so we can kind of work around the weather. We're going to call it at-home 5K, but we'll talk later in the week about maybe distance scaling for younger athletes. But the goal here is to find either a loop at your house or a shuttle, longer shuttle outside in your yard that you could do, where you can accumulate 5K, 3+ miles, or 2 miles, or 1.5 miles for the younger kids in your yard. I know the weather's not going to be great this week. There's some rain in the forecast. It might be a little muddy, but we can all get outside and get muddy. It might be a little fun towards the end of the week to do a little mud run. So keep an eye out for information on our at-home 5K challenge for the end of the week. All of my cardio workouts this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, are going to be geared towards preparing you for that and trying to figure out how you might be able to get that done. So let's talk through today's workout very quickly, and then I will show you a round of both the cardio workout and our core workout for today before I let you go and get the work done on your own. So our cardio work for today, we're going to do short shuttle runs. So we've been doing monostructural running on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, just setting a time domain and changing our pace a little bit. Today we're going to work on short shuttles back and forth. So our cardio workout for today is 10 rounds for time. We're going to go 26 20-foot shuttles. Our odd ones are going to be running forwards. Our even ones are going to be running backwards. So you're going to go forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward until you get to 26. When you get done 26, you're going to do 15 sit-ups, 10 air squats, 5 burpees, and then you go back to the shuttle runs for 10 rounds. This looks like a lot, it is, but I wanted to get a mile of shuttle runs in. If you do 26 times 20, it gets you to 5,200 feet, which is just short of a mile. Mile's 5,280. So if you guys want to do the extra 4 at the end just to say you did a mile, you can certainly do that. 20-foot shuttle is really short. I've got a couple of cones set up outside, you'll see in a minute. But I just measured my 2-car garage. It's about 24 feet across, so I could certainly do this workout inside of my garage. If you've got a 20-foot run, maybe in your basement, maybe if you live in an apartment building and you've got parking spaces outside, you could go 2 or 3 spaces. But I want you to measure 20 feet somewhere around where you live and get this workout done there. Good? The movements for this week and a lot of the cardio workouts or Metcons are going to be very simple. I don't want to teach too many new movements this week. We're doing sit-ups, air squats, and burpees today. 3 great movements for general physical preparedness. Everybody kind of knows how to do a sit-up, air squat, and burpee, and those are great for keeping you in general shape as we move hopefully back towards getting in the pool. So That's your cardio workout for today. I'm going to do one round of this in a minute so you can see me do it, and then I'll time it to see how long it takes to give you a rough estimate of how long those 10 rounds should take. Again, our cardio pieces have been somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes. I think that's a reasonable time domain for this workout. So that's that. Our core piece for today, we're going to go 5 rounds on a 2.5-minute interval. That's 12.5 minutes work total. If you combine that with our cardio for today, you're doing about an hour of working out, maybe a little less than, so I think that's appropriate on a Monday after a couple of days off. So our core workout, 5 rounds on a 2:30 interval. We're going to go 30 seconds of a high plank position with alternating arm-leg reaches. It's going to be very similar to our bird dog movement from last week, but now we're going to do it in high plank. We'll do that for 30 seconds, slow and consistent. Then we're going to do reverse crunches, laying on our back, bringing our knees into our chest, and then straightening our legs. Those are going to be for 30 seconds, again, moving consistently. And then the last move is a 30-second reverse plank hold. Again, this is kind of a new one. I'll show that to you, but we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds equals 1.5 minutes. If we're doing this on a 2-minute and 30 interval, that means you get about a minute rest to walk around, get a quick drink, and go again. And we'll go 5 rounds through that. Good. Let me show you one round of the core workout first. We'll give you those movements. And then I'll set it up and do one round of our cardio piece. So let me get the whiteboard out of the way. Once I get done the one round of the cardio, I'll come shut the video off. If you guys have questions, please feel free to email me. And if not, good luck with the workout. And we will see you back here tomorrow for your at-home workout of the day for Tuesday. Okay, first move in our core piece. Remember, we're going to do 3 moves, 30 seconds a piece. The first one is high plank position with alternating leg and arm reach. So I'm going to show you from the side here. I'm going to get in high plank position. One line from my shoulders to my hips to my heels. Then I'm going to reach my left leg, right hand, right leg. It's going to go back and forth like this with a little pause at the top. And I'll go for 30 seconds. Definitely going to have to use core stability and balance in that move. You'll move from 30 seconds consistently. The second move is a reverse crunch. I'm going to lay on my back. You can put my hands under my backside. All I'm going to do is reach my feet out and then knees up, little reach. If you want to make this a little harder, you can reach your feet a little higher in the air. If that's too difficult, just think about knees to chest, butt off the ground, straighten the legs. We'll do reverse crunches for 30 seconds. Again, maybe you should get 15 or so of those, 12 to 15, I think in 30 seconds would be appropriate. The last move is 30 seconds of a reverse plank hold. So I'm going to be on my back or facing the ceiling, put my heels of my hands into the ground here, take the heels of my feet into the ground here. And I'm going to press my hip up and hold for 30 seconds. Really important to keep the hips up. Don't let your hips sag here for all 30 seconds. What you do with your hands kind of up to you. If you want your fingers facing your backside, I kind of like my fingers facing the other way. We'll hold that for 30 seconds. So that's your core piece for today. 5 rounds on a 2.5-minute interval. 30 seconds of high plank with alternating arm and leg reach. 30 seconds of those reverse crunches. And then 30-second reverse plank hold. Good? You go through that 5 rounds on a 2.5. You should get about a minute rest each time. All right, let's go back to the cardio piece. Remember, 10 rounds for time. 26 20-foot shuttles, alternating forward and backwards running. Then we're going to go 15 sit-ups, 10 air squats, 5 burpees. You guys should all be familiar with those 3 movements by now. I am going to start my clock and do one round of this workout so you can see how long it takes. I've got a 20-foot shuttle set up right outside my garage door. You'll see me going back and forth, and then I'll come just inside the doors to do the 15 sit-ups, 10 air squats, 5 burpees. Good? All right, set my clock. We're gonna do one round of the cardio piece for today, Monday, April 27th. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's 26, about a minute 20, 15 sit-ups, hands touch the ground over my head, swing my arms, touch my shoelaces, going for 15. Thirteen, 14, 15. I got 10 air squats next. Feet are shoulder width apart. Hip crease below the knees. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last move, 5 burpees, chest to deck, hands over my head and jump. That's one round in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So I could probably move a little faster than that when I'm not talking. So I'm gonna stay on about a 3-minute interval, and I would finish that workout in 30 minutes. So as always, my scaling for the workout, that 10 rounds, is really geared towards our high school athletes. If you are one of our SAC kiddos, maybe 9 through 12, you might want to think about maybe 8 rounds. If you are 10 and under, I think 6, 7 rounds would be appropriate, but I'll leave it up to you to make that choice. 10 rounds for time, 26 shuttles forward and back, 15 sit-ups, 10 air squats, 5 burpees. Good luck on today's workout, and look out for some communication later in the week about our at-home 5K challenge.